Welcome to lesson 2A. This lesson's a follow-up to lesson number 2 on keyword research, and in this video I'm going to share with you a software that I use to find profitable niches and analyze the competition. So right now I'm using a software called AK Elite, which is by a man named Brad Callen, and I'm definitely a big fan of this software because it allows you to do the keyword research and a lot of other things a lot easier and more effectively. So if you're looking for a more advanced way of doing things and a way to go in more in-depth analysis, then this video can definitely help you to speed up the process and do your research more effectively. So I'm going to click up here to New Project, and the first option I'm going to do is a Kindle book niche selection. And so what you're essentially going to do is you're going to type in your keyword here. So enter your desired keyword phrase. I'm going to type in binge eating and just hit OK. And then what it's going to do is going to give me a list of all keywords that it finds on Amazon that people are typing in, and it's going to tell me how many competition, meaning how many other books are available for that keyword phrase. And so, for example, binge eating, there's 162 other books that is competition with. Binge eating disorder, 113 books, and it's just giving me a whole list of potential keywords right here. And so it's useful just to see how much competition there is and just have a list of keywords right here. But also they have a section right here which will tell you the average daily earnings of a book if you were to rank it highly for this keyword. So if I click Get Average, it's going to give me a number. And so basically it's telling me that if I had a binge eating book, it's going to make me around $21 a day on average. Now I found this not to be totally accurate. It's a little bit generous with that number, but what I found, it's a good indicator just to kind of see and get a rough idea of comparing different niches and different keywords, just to see if there's actually potential to make money in those niches. And so the big thing that I use this for is just not necessarily the amount of money that I can make a day, but just having some sort of number that validates to me that there's actually money to be made in this market. And so I found that to be useful, whereas if I were to click the other ones, it's going to give you different numbers for. But that's one part of the software that I use just specifically for the niche research. The second part is here in project number 2, which is Analyze Kindle Competition. And by the way, there's other features of the software as well, which I'll go into in later lessons, like how to find where your book is ranked and how to find book reviewers. But let's go to the Analyze Kindle Competition. I'm going to type in binge eating. So right now it's giving me a list of all the competitors that are going to show up for the keyword binge eating. And so it's going to show all the different ranked books right here. Okay, so the number 1 book is this one right here. The number 2, and that's this one right here, by the way. When I click here, it's going to show me this book. It's going to show me all the reviews that they have, whether it's a verified purchase or not. The second one that's ranked here on the first page is my book. And I found this just to be extremely effective in analyzing the competition, just to see whether there's potential to actually make money from this niche and if you can actually rank a book for this keyword. And so it's going to tell me here the sales rank data right here. So the sales rank is based on how many people are actually buying the book and how many sales the book is getting. The more downloads and sales that a book is getting, the higher the ranking is going to be. So for example, this book here, it's selling really well. It's ranked in almost 5,000 right here, whereas my book is ranked 65,000 overall in all of the other Kindle books out there. So you can see their book is definitely getting a lot more sales than mine is. It tells me right here the estimated daily earnings. So my book is ranked at number 2, and for the price point of $2.99, it's and based on the sales rank, they're telling me it's making me around $7 a day or so, which I find to be pretty accurate. And my overall rating for my reviews, how many reviews the book has, the number of verified reviews. Basically, a verified review is when somebody actually bought the book and reviewed it, which has more weight in Amazon, and it can actually help rank your book as well. So again, the price, the published date. It's going to tell you exactly how many days old the book is. and then how much of the keyword is in the title of the book, which is something we'll go into the next lesson about how to actually create the titles for your book. But you want to make sure that the keyword is in the title of the book, because that can help rank your book as well. The keyword also in the description of the book. And so this is all just really useful data just to have everything in one place and to analyze things a lot easier. The interesting thing is, my binge eating book is ranked number 2 for the keyword binge eating. And there's other books that, my book is just ranking a lot better than, even though they have more reviews than me. So for example, this book here, Brain Over Binge, this book is actually selling a lot better than my book. It has a better ranking at 28,000, whereas mine is 65,000. And you can see they're actually making more money, for their book a day on average. They have better reviews. But they're, for whatever reason, my book is ranked a lot higher for the keyword binge eating. And I'll tell you why that is, actually. So you can see they have way more reviews than I do. I only have 11 reviews. They have more verified reviews. They have their book at a higher price point. Their book is a lot older than mine. It's 643 days. In fact, this is the second oldest book. This book here is the oldest. But the reason why my book is ranked higher than them is basically because they don't even have the keyword in the title of the book. And so you can see 0%, whereas mine is 21% of the title has the keyword in it. They have the keyword in the description, and I do as well. So just that one thing of having the keyword binge eating in the title of the book has made my book outrank theirs, despite the fact that they're selling a lot more than I am, and they're getting more, they have way more reviews than me. Their book is a lot older than mine is. And so I found that to be a really interesting thing. Even if you look at, this book here, it's also ranked just better than my book, and it's making about $8 or so a day. They have more reviews. Their book is at a higher price. It's an older book, but again, they don't even have the keyword binge eating in the title. And so that just goes to show how important it is to actually to have the keyword for your book in the title of the book, because that's going to help your book rank and get more exposure for it. And so I found this data just to be extremely useful when you have a potential niche that you want to get into. You can actually look at the other books, and they'll just tell you whether or not they have the keyword in the title or not. If they don't, then that's a great opportunity for you to outrank them just by having a book with the keyword in the title. You don't even necessarily have to have as many reviews as them, but just making sure that your book is optimized more than they are, or in some cases too, just getting more reviews than them, and having a different price. It's just an easier way to see all this data information all in one place. Now, this software isn't totally necessary. You could do it based on lesson 2, where I go into everything, how to do it without the software, but I just found this to be a more efficient and more effective way to take advantage of, just to do all the research in one place. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to have a link to the AK Elite program if you're interested in investing in it. I'll talk to you soon.